Okay, Kirsten, we're recording Dr. Jim Palermo, Assistant Professor in the School of Education, EDLS 700 candidates. This is a little bit of an introduction to the ODP, but really about the graduate writing that you're going to be doing as part of your EDLS program. So an introduction to evidences and writing. This is graduate school. You're going to be doing a lot of reading and writing, and you're going to be creating over the course of your program an electronic portfolio in a repository called TaskStream. If you haven't already paid for that or used it, you will become familiar with how to load your documents in TaskStream for both evaluation and, again, to create this electronic portfolio of your work. Your aspiring central office or superintendent leaders, district level leaders, and the evidences in the evidences in the EDLS program are designed to replicate the work of central office folks in collecting data, analyzing data, and making district level recommendations for improvement. And in a nutshell, that's what each of the projects does, but specifically the organizational development plan, ODP, which is completed during 700. Your first course has 4 parts, and it is, again, about collecting data at the district level. Maybe you've been working in a school, and we need to take it up to the 30,000 foot district level in order to get a picture of many schools and organizations. Whether you're going to study your whole district or one corner and piece, a network of schools, we'll talk. But it's to get that larger, outside of the school, organizational viewpoint of things. So collecting, analyzing, describing the data in your report, and making recommendations for improvement. Now, I'll lecture a little bit later about something called the continuous improvement cycle. I don't know how much experience you've had in your master's work with quality and Deming and the continuous improvement cycle. This kind of process of analyzing, collecting data, analyzing, making recommendations for improvement is baked into the school improvement process that most schools and districts in North Carolina have been using for years. But so that you become aware of that and become a skilled practitioner at that type of continuous improvement. We'll talk about the process and the moving parts. But when you, in week 2, there it is. The organizational development plan, folks. There are rubrics here. There's lots of information. I wanted you to just start reading this stuff and start to think about the ODP. In our first session together, February 4th and 5th, I'll spend a lot of time going over the rubrics, talking about projects, and getting you started on this. We will do peer reviews and share documents with one another. The 8 of you will be writing likely some very different kinds of ODPs, but we'll give one another feedback. You'll submit to me for formative feedback, and then you'll submit for evaluation in TaskStream. But I want you to start thinking about the projects and the portfolio you'll create. I want you to start thinking about the ODP in particular, and tell me more about your district and your aspirations, because that'll be important. You're going to need to collaborate with district level folks for this. The ultimate goal at the end is for you to create a presentation of your ODP to the superintendent and or the school board. So think about who you're going to work with, what kind of data you can collect, and start to think about the ODP. Okay, that's all. Thank you.